Things are about to get really crazy, guys. Today, I need to prepare you for what is coming next. The next few months are going to be completely game-changing for you if you are in crypto. But there's also a lot of dangers that a lot of people are not paying attention to. So, guys, today I will go through everything. So make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end of this video. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys, and let us begin with the biggest headline, which was just released about 1 hour ago. And that is that the US has reached a trade deal with China. So you can see that it has been announced that Chinese goods are going from 145% tariffs to 30% for 90 days. And also China are cutting their tariffs on US goods from 125% to 10% for 90 days. So the markets were pumping, and Bitcoin actually saw a move towards the upside. It immediately went up to almost $106,000. Altcoins also went up. Since then, we have retraced a little bit. We are back to the same prices in which we were prior to this announcement. So that just shows us that this was already more or less factored in, because we had news about this coming already. We had Besant coming out and saying that they have made substantial progress in trade talks with China. You also saw that it had been announced yesterday that there has been a deal actually agreed. So people already knew about this. And also what's going to be good is that on Thursday, there's going to be a meeting between Zelensky and Putin. So hopefully we can get an end to this war as well. But going back to the trade war, so this means that, yes, the markets were factoring in it a little bit. So you saw a pump and you saw a drop as people started to sell off. But in general, this is very, very good. And in fact, if you look at Bitcoin right here, you can see a very clear trend here of higher, like a ascending channel. So this price action, really, really nice. And if we just continue like this, we are going to reach much higher prices eventually. So now we're just waiting for a breakout. We're waiting for that next major pump towards the upside. And in my opinion, it is only a matter of time. So congratulations, guys, for everyone who remained bullish on crypto and you were buying on the way down. You were buying at these lower levels, and now you are able to take a lot of profit on that. But I believe we're going to go much higher. So I am, of course, not closing any of my trades. I will show you my trades here in a little bit. 100x challenge, my bull market portfolio, which I shared with you yesterday. But let us first talk about some of these altcoins more in detail. So first, for Bitcoin, weekly chart, I'm still expecting a peak for the market somewhere in between $180,000 to $280,000. But if you look at the altcoins, the setups here are looking really, really good. So what you're seeing now across the altcoin market is that you are leaning on a major point of support. So you can see right here for Ethereum, we're resting on a major point of support. And if we can stay above this point, guys, I am expecting for Ethereum first 2,850 and then much higher. Same thing for Solana. Look at Solana here. We're consolidating. Okay, we met a rejection here of 175, but then you have 182, 85, 89, and then the big one at 196. And yes, it is a cluster of resistance here for Solana, so it's not as clear as for some other altcoins, but still this is looking good also for Solana. And if you look at Doge, same thing for Doge here. We're trying, I mean, we went down, we got bought even before we went into the orange line, but we came close to it, saw a nice bounce, and then next level is 30 cents for Doge. For Cardano, we are resting on a major point of support at 80 cents. If we can hold this, next level 98 cents, and I believe that, yeah, this is looking really, really good, and I'm expecting us to go up to 98 cents here very soon. Same for XRP. Look at this. We're resting on a major point of support. I actually adjusted this a little bit. This was a little bit higher, but on the bottom of the candles, you can see very clearly, and you can see this right here as well. So this is looking really, really beautiful. If we can remain above this point, the next level is $2.80, which will be glorious for everyone holding XRP. In general, the Bitcoin dominance is going down. So this is going to lead into massive pumps for your altcoin bags. So be bullish on altcoins, guys. Be bullish on crypto. There is no reason, in my opinion, and you know that I've been screaming from the top of my lungs from the bottom here. Every single dip here is a buying opportunity, and I had a few shorts. I closed them right here around $80,000. As always, guys, keeping everything completely transparent. So I've been showing you that, and I've been showing you in the document here. I took a bit of a loss on my shorts, yes, but it's nothing. Like, how much of a loss did I take? This Ethereum short was at a profit. I took 34,000 loss on the Bitcoin, and the Solana one also. But let's say I was maybe, let's call it $40,000 at a loss here. But that is nothing compared to the massive gains that we are seeing right now. So flipping, not even flipping, I was always more exposed towards the long side. Even when I had these shorts open, they were just a hedge. As you can see here, hedge, meaning if you have massive long exposure, you just take a little bit of a short to kind of mitigate some of the downside. But once I saw the charts break out, the same charts I've been talking about for the last few weeks, I closed all of the short hedges and I went 100% long again from this point here. And since then, things have been going absolutely crazy towards the upside. So this is absolutely amazing, and we are in for, just like I've been saying for the last few weeks, guys, just because you missed this move towards the upside, do not miss the continuation towards the upside. And in yesterday's video, I gave you a bull market portfolio. I started this from zero. And same thing here, I said, if you missed the move, don't continue to miss the move. And every single one of you who got in to my bull market portfolio yesterday, you are up, if you enter the same amounts, you are up $26,000 already. And this is going to reach hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then it is going to reach 1 million and more. So that's what I'm expecting. And so far, congratulations. Everything has been going well. And everyone who got in, you are sitting at massive profit. But this is just the beginning. So if you didn't get in, I will show you. If you want to get in, I have the links in the description. But first, before we talk about these coins in detail, actually, we can do it right now. So for my bull market portfolio, you can see that all of the strategies here are doing good. A couple of these ones to highlight is Doge is up 10% already. And then I want to highlight Pepe. So Pepe, you know, I added $30,000 because this was one of the biggest. This together with Sui was the biggest, and Bitcoin. Sui, Bitcoin, and Pepe essentially were the biggest positions in this bull market portfolio. And Pepe is up $10,000 already since yesterday. So absolutely amazing to see that. I think that Pepe will continue to be one of the biggest gainers. So now I'm just waiting here. I'm just waiting for the bull market to continue. Actually, VeChain is up also 12-13% here. So absolutely amazing. So that's great. If we look at my dynamic strategies, they are up right now $650,000. And I've been saying that I believe that we're gonna, in general, go up by about $100,000 every day. And so far, that continues to be the case. Okay, yesterday we went up only by, what is that, $70,000? But the more time that passes, this is just going to continue. And we are the winners here. So my Bitcoin strategy up $423,000. And this is beautiful. Ethereum is currently at 2,540. But if you look at the Ethereum price chart, we actually went up to 2,625, which means that we came about $200 away from breaking into the price range again. So this is for everyone that were laughing at me when this was at minus $600,000. And they said, close your Ethereum bot right now because Ethereum is going to zero. And I believe that give this maybe one more week and this is going to be at insane profits. So I continue to stay in my conviction that Ethereum is going to go up and all of my strategies are going to be profitable. In fact, once this Ethereum strategy is at a profit and once this Doge strategy is at a profit, that means that every single strategy that I have opened since 3 years ago have all or are all in profit, either have been closed at a profit or are still in profit. So that's pretty amazing, having a 100% track record. Yes, we still need to wait for Ethereum and Doge to flip and go into the profit here. But once that happens, that is a massive milestone. And I'm so happy that you've been able to follow along with this as well. But I'm excited, guys. I believe we're going to see much higher prices. We need to be prepared for every single kind of pullback. Yes, we know that. But any kind of pullback just means that the strategies are going to buy the dip and take more profit on the way up. In fact, with the prices going up to $106,000, that means that my Bitcoin bot has been taking profit on the way up and now again is buying the dip. So absolutely amazing. Now time is running out though. And I mean, we're not going to be able to get good entries anymore very soon because prices will just be too high. And when I talk about also the 100x challenge, we have compounded, I can compound like 7 more times. As you know, for the old strategy here, I have compounded already 5 times. Let me give you an update on the 100x challenge. So the old one, I have compounded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know that we need to compound 95 times to get to 1 million from $10,000. It's not like, I mean, that is definitely possible, guys, to get 5% and compound 5% 95 times. We have already compounded how many times? 5 times. And I can compound another 7 times right now because this is at 37% profit and 35% is 7 times 5%. So I'm not gonna do it right now. I want to wait a little bit, guys. Yes, maybe I'm like too cautious here, but also for the second challenge, $10,000 we started with, I can compound this 10 times already. Again, I only need to compound 95 times in order to reach 1 million from $10,000. So everyone who are using my 100x challenge bots here, you have to make the decision yourself if you're going to compound now or not. For me, I will hold off a little bit. We're seeing a little bit of a pullback right now. I mean, here's the thing. We could very well go sideways for a little bit and then just straight pump up to $111,000. This can happen within 24 hours. It can happen. But if we see a little bit of a pullback here, guys, that will be a very good opportunity to then take some of the profits and compound, right? So I will hold off a little bit just in case you see that little bit of a pullback so we can compound at a lower price. But I am very well aware that prices may run away and I might not be able to do that. So this is also where you need to figure out what you want to do. There's more risk to compound right now at a higher price, but if you wait, prices might run away. So there's different kinds of risks. Guys, if you want to use my trading strategies before the price runs away, everyone who got in yesterday, you are up $32,000. You're actually up more because when I entered these strategies, I was actually at a loss. So you can see it, just take a random coin here like Ethereum. You can see that when I opened this, we actually went down. I was down $700 on this Ethereum bot, for instance. So you were able to get in at an even better entry than me. So you were probably up $35,000, $40,000 already if you entered with the same amounts, about 10% from the investment. The time is running out, guys, but if you want to use it, you have all of the tutorials up here. The strategy tutorial, the bull market portfolio video, the 100x challenge. Watch all of these ones, but sign up to Pionex using this link, claim the deposit bonuses. You're able to get insane bonuses here on Pionex. Not only a deposit bonus, but every single one who signs up are getting a 30 to 100 USDT bonus right now just for signing up. And this link is not loading for some reason. Let me see if I can go into it again. Yes, there we go. So you can see here 30 to 100 USDT bonus, and then depending on deposit, you can get also up to $800. So these bonuses are very attractive right now. And prices are very attractive for these coins. So before the prices runs away, if you want to use them, you have my main coins right here, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Doge, Cardano, XRP with these links. If you want to copy my bull market portfolio, you have each individual coin right here as well. So all of the links are in the description. If you want to use it for over 180 other altcoins, click on this link. It's going to take you actually to this page. And here you can pick whichever altcoin you want. And if you're missing any altcoin here, let me know down in the comment section. I will add a strategy for that altcoin as well, guys. I can see that there's thousands of you who have already added these bull market coins on Pionex. So you are making insane profits and I'm so happy for you. But also we need to be aware of the risks here. We could see a little bit of a pullback, but that just means that my strategies are going to buy the dip and take profit on the way up. So don't get scared if you open them up and then they are at a little bit of a loss. Remember, these all takes time. We need to let these ones work. They need to, this is how they make money over time. If we go to any of these ones, you can see that, let's take the Pepe one. So you can see that, okay, 35% up from the price going up of Pepe because we got decent entry. Okay, that's fine. But in less than 1 day, we have already made $189 from the algorithm. Now, okay, that doesn't sound a lot, but take that times 10 days. That's 1,890. Take that times a month, that's about what, $6,000, $5,000. So irrespectively of how much the price goes up and down, we could still make insane profits here. In fact, that is exactly what has been happening. Sorry, I'm just gonna explain this one last time just so people understand it. This is exactly what happened with the XRP bot. You can see right here. This XRP bot was at a loss for a while from the unrealized profit because I entered at $2.29 and it was for a long time under $2.29. So if you just would have gone long for XRP, you would have been at a big loss. But because of the algorithm here, and this has been all open for 98 days, we made 75% just from the algorithm and from the volatility. So this is what we need to do, guys. We need to let time do its thing. But things are looking so freaking good. I'm so excited for crypto moving forward, guys. I will continue to share everything with you. Be prepared for some pullbacks because there is going to be volatility with everything that's going on, with the data, with the trade war, with the wars in general. But over time, I will show you that we are going to be the big winners in the market here. Nothing is financial advice as always, but I will continue to show you exactly everything that I am doing, documenting here in the document so that we can always backtrack and see when I entered, how it went throughout the journey, and when I exit. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.